Hey YouTube, what's going on? Flywing Ninja electric motorcycle, 5,000 watt hub, 72 volt. She's pretty. I like to call her Big Red. Oh my goodness, it's Black Cat, and it's the Flywing. We're going to take our time through this video so there could be a nice review on this particular bike. This is highway material right here. So I live a block away from the Bronx Parkway, and I'm on the Parkway every day. The Parkway, y'all, with this. Doing about 80 miles an hour, 142 kilometers. That's 80 miles per hour. 140 kilometers is 80 miles per hour. So I put the chart up. I'm going to put a better one up. Just want you guys to get a good look. Shout out to my repair team. Came and rescued me off the highway. Check them out. We want you guys to do a better job. So we need to get in there, give them some support and some love, y'all. That's all they need. That's all they need. They family. So I'm going to take y'all through some stuff. I'm going to get the key. This is a magnet. This is nothing but a magnet. I just put that on there. It's like, it won't come off. It's a magnet. I'm not superstitious or anything, but I like to ride with that on my bike. So we have front dual brakes, and they magical. They sweet. They sweet. Yep, she got eyes. She got eyes. Beautiful Flywing. Rides like a beautiful, quiet, soft, luxury car, you know? She's really, really nice, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's beautiful. Just want y'all to get a really, really good look at the build on this thing. I got my seat up for a reason. Sorry about that. I just want y'all to. It's got a nice little shock system down in there. Everybody knows the makeup on the motorcycle, how it's supposed to look, your back pegs, your sitting pegs. My mirrors have to come up so I can bring it into the house. Yeah, I bring mine in the house. So, let me see if I can get the keys over here. Turn it on here. So, alright, I want to, hold on a second. I want to switch my hand. Alright, here you go. So, put your key in, and the bike is in, supposed to be in park. The bike is in park. Oh, wait a minute. Bike is in park. Alright. Kill switch is on. The bike is not going to move. I'll explain that to you when I turn it on. And the phone grip. Beautiful dashboard. Check it out. See that? I'm gonna turn and do it again. Let's see. So you saw that thing say 188 miles per hour. My dashboard is incorrect, so first of all, it's not 100%, and the speed is not on yet. The speed comes up here, and I don't know why it's saying mode 2. So here it has reverse, park, low speed, which would be gear 1. That's first gear. And then you have drive. That's going to take you like anywhere from up to almost on a fresh charge, drive will take you about 70 miles an hour. Yep. And then okay, so yeah, that's second speed. Drive is second speed. I'm sorry. And then super, that's the S on there, it says super. So this is like a super mode, and when you need to pass somebody, all you really got to do is pay attention to your road, your surroundings, and you got to know to be able to switch into high third gear. And you're going to have to hold on to the bike because it's got some push to it already at 60 miles per hour. So if you go from drive to super on a highway and you got a slight downhill, you're gonna run into a situation where the bike is going to give you a torque, and you're going to have to hold on to it, because driving on the highway at a high rate of speed, and you're coming maybe on a long curve or something, and you know the highway is like not. We need infrastructure, y'all. What the hell? Anyway, so you coming around a long curve, and you could fall off the bike. The bike is just doing its thing, but you're not on the top of it doing your thing. You know how you've been on your lady, your girlfriends. You're on top of it, just not doing your thing. So anyway, these lights are really bright. So you got you got two modes here, 3 different modes on the light. So this is going to be your lights over here. I'm sorry. Okay. We always do that in our videos. Here's your lights. This is the high beam. See that blue light down there? So when I turn off the high beam, that blue light is going to shut off. And that activates this light. So look at the wall. See how I'm doing that? I'm just hitting my finger like that. That's notifying people that I'm coming. Excuse me, please. So let's see if I can get a better look. So it looks like that without my glass windows on the inside of the glass. They put a spray in there, and I don't know how to get that out unless I take this whole fairing off and take off those. My lights will be a lot clearer. So then I'm going to attempt to lean the bike. So when I bring the bike through that door, of course the front of the bike is facing me, and the back of the bike is facing the door, of course. So when the bike comes in to the studio, it's coming that way. So how do you get it this way? How did I get the bike this way? I'm going to show y'all in a minute. Just want to give y'all some passes over here before we get to that. Alright, so just turn her off real quick. Let me shut it down. Alright, I'm going to show you guys this part. Sorry about my finger in the way of the video. So let's see if I can get to this. So we're going to go into the trunk real quick. So, can y'all see that keyhole right there? Yeah, you got it. So we put the key in there. turn it to here, click, and it lifted up right there. So we should be able to pull it. Uh-oh. There we go, hold on. I can't do it with the phone in my hand, hold on. Let me see if I can put the phone down right quick. Hold on a second. So you guys can see. Hope you guys can see this. Alright, there you go. Shouldn't have been that hard to get it off, but anyway. This is what my trunk looks like. So I put this in here to pretty much hold this down from the street bumps and stuff. Keep a mask in there. All your little wires that go into the backlight here. Nothing's wrong here. It's just holding my. It's not steady. And they didn't put a bar across it to hold it in there. They just sold it to me. You know how they do it. So the back. Okay, so the back of this seat has hooks on it, and it has a knob here. So sometimes this catch right here from the key can get stuck. It can wedge in here and this won't move back. So you gotta unloosen this screw just a little bit to keep that flowing. And then the seat slides right into these hooks. So I'm gonna try to get that right on there. I'll show you. I just do it from the top. Yeah, there you go. And then you take your, pop it on, check it. You can move the bike. All right. That's on tight. It's not going nowhere. All right, so particularly I keep my seat up like that to keep me inside here. I want to be with the bike, not against the bike. If y'all understand that. This is a huge bike. When I tuck my feet on them pegs, my thighs are right in there like that, and I'm arched into the bike. It makes you get like that. So if your behind is steady sliding, it's not good, because you might go over a bump on the road that kind of bucks you, like, it'll buck you. This is our gas tank, but inside the gas tank, it's pretty much nothing to see unless you are trying to be, the mechanic of the bike. But all of my intricate parts and wires and controllers down in there, running from one end to the bike all the way through the other end. So that's what's in there. And this is not plastic. And everything on this bike, so everything on this bike, I need you to try to understand is that this is the Kawasaki Ninja fairings on this bike. Fairings are the red things you're looking at. Everything red is your fairings, not the gas tank. The fairings are these plastic things. All this plastic comes off, and it comes down to a naked skeleton of a real motorcycle without an engine on it. It's just a big ass bucket in there. That square black thing goes all the way up, goes all the way across. The bike weighs 350 pounds. With me on it, we easily doing 400 pounds. All right, and plus, because I'm damn near 200 pounds. So, Flywing is coming up. I think that the Bronx area, some Brooklyn area is coming alive with this bike, y'all. So I rode a passenger on here one time, and no problem. She just sticks to the road Oh, I got a new back tire, of course. So uh, I don't trust the factory tires on these things, the tire itself, and I like to feel I like to know the rubbers behind me and how you can tell that one tire slips, one doesn't. So you want to be glued into the road. That's a new motorcycle back tire. It's about 3 4 days old. But if you look at it, I'm on the highway just about every day, and I'm tanning up, man. So I like it. I like it because it burned out a little bit, but it's not torquey the way I want. It's definitely not. It's brand new, so uh, I need to change. I need to change my battery from acid to lithium, and check out and see um, what type of I forget what I think it was right on the top. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The controller. So it's the battery and the controller and the hub. It's the battery, the controller's under there, and the hub. This is your hub. So when you got to get a back wheel, all of this is the wheel. If you want to change this hub, you got to get a whole new back wheel. So 5,000 watts, a lot of people don't realize. 2,000 watts, it's a lot of watts. All you have to do is get the right size lithium battery for your bike. That's compatible to the controller inside. The controller is controlled by the gas. Alright, so, and then you want everything distributed properly for your speed. So, okay, I know a lot of you guys are already saying SR1. So, because the bike has Super on it, and Super does work on this bike really good, Super works really good. I like the R1, the 600 R1. Big shout out to Goat, that's my man. He's the adventures of Goat. All of you guys out there on your motorcycles and stuff, I love motorcycles, don't get me wrong, but I'm disabled, you know, I use a wheelchair and canes and stuff. So this is my electrical vehicle, my electrical scooter. This is another thing you guys can know. In the state of New York City, this is considered a moped. It has the assist for the pedals here. So the pedals are optional. You can put them in, put them out, but it's not necessary because this class bike is legal on certain highways. All right, without a license. You should get yourself some insurance for yourself, and all you need is a visible tag on your bike in New York City that you're electric. So there's nothing that they can do. Even when they come up and say, how fast was you going? You can't get a DMV ticket. Like it doesn't go against license and stuff. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so you don't have to pay tolls. You don't have to do nothing. Just ride and go wherever you need to go with this thing. So like I said, I'm going to try to lean it so you guys can see how fast we're going. Let's see if I can hook that up where you can see that. So you're not going to see me lean it. Okay, let me explain how I'm going to lean it. Hold on a second. Okay, so I don't have no clothes on. I'm going to grab the bike right here, and I'm going to pull it to me off the kickstand. See these marks on my floor? That's how I twist my bike around on the floor. So when I pull the bike on the kickstand and that tire's off the ground, I'm going to let y'all see how fast that dashboard is going. And I put the chart already up. You can go to Facebook, follow me on Facebook. You'll see the chart for KM equals miles per hour. So If you're going 40 40 km. I'm not sure about it. I forgot what it said. Anyway, km is a lot faster than miles per hour. So if you're going 70 km, you're only doing about 40 miles per hour on your electric bike. Now that varies because of the size of the wheels. These wheels as big as car tires. So if you got a little tiny wheel, the rapidness of your rotation of your tires compared to these tires on these bikes is 4 times. You know, you're trying to work 4 and 5 times. So your 40 is a negative. It's definitely a negative. You know, so a lot of these little bikes with these little tires are very fast. Don't get me wrong. But if I do the same thing, enhance this bike, you can bring this way over 100 miles per hour, way over 100 miles. You could probably get this to 140 miles per hour, 148, like it says on the dashboard. So 188 is what it says. That would have to go for the battery change in the controller. All right, so, and I would suggest if you're going to be trying to drive that fast, make sure that you got a good sticky back tire and you know how to ride. This is not a game. Your life is at stake on this thing as long as you want it. So as soon as you pick up your both feet, 50% chance you ain't coming home. So that's just how it is in the bike life. You know what I mean? And that type of adrenaline is the action of the bike. You know, is the love for the ride of these things. So big much respect to all the bikers, big, small, little scooters. If you on a vehicle that's moving you electric on the highway, you know, on the roads, the city roads, big up to you, man. Big up to you. This is a brave citizen when you riding something like this. Even if it's only going 60 miles an hour. Okay, go on and get on this big old thing and do 60 miles an hour and know how to hit the brakes. And you know, this is all motorcycle except the one down and, you know, the rest up. It's not the enjoyment of the gas combustion motorcycle, because I've been on one before. But what you're experiencing here is something brand new. The opportunity to be able to ride a $40,000, $30,000, $50,000 bike, you know, and it only costs you $2,014. You know, I'm sorry, $2,400 or $2,000, whatever you pay for yours, and it's electric. So you tired of gas bills? Like, look, all you gotta do is plug it in. There's nothing to it. It works right out of your home. Right out of your home. She's still red. So I plugged it in at 12, and it's 6 a.m. in the morning. So that's 6 hours. So she still got some time. She got about another hour, maybe hour and a half, to get fully charged. It's what they would call on my bike a big boy acid battery. It's called a big boy. It's only gonna last me about 3 months, 3.5 months, depending on how hard I ride it. But these things automatically swell up, and costs money to get this. It costs too much money. I'm letting everybody know we gotta talk about this. It's too much money for for a if you're gonna make this affordable to me, make the battery affordable for me too. Don't charge me $1,000 just to get a motorcycle battery. Are you kidding me? You know, this is they gutting us because it's the new thing out. Let's get busy with this thing, because this is gonna get me upset. I'll be shaking the cam and hollering and stuff. Why she screaming in the video? All right, let's turn it on. Let's lock this tank back. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lean the bike. I'm gonna put it in super. So we're gonna go all the way to super. So we're in super 3. All right. The speed is gonna pop up right here. But this is not accurate. Of course, I'm not 100%. I don't know if you can see that, but it's saying 100%, but empty and full. It never moved since I got the bike. So this whole dashboard, I got to pay to have this whole dashboard out, and that don't make any sense. You know, you should be able to buy the bike uh, the way it's supposed to be. But they're brand new. It's a new thing on the market, so we got to start buying them. You know, like why do you want to risk your mobility, your freedom by driving without a license, driving, come on, man, just go ahead and get on 2 wheels. They got 4 wheels, so you can buy electric. You can buy these little small electric vehicles. They're crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna move this over to the side so you guys can hear it. I mean, see it. See the. All right, we're off to the side. I can't drop this, so I want to make sure I got it. Okay, we got it. So I'm gonna switch the power on. See, it says ready. So I got this big motherfucker leaning on my body. So here we go. All right. This motherfucker. I'm holding on to this bitch. Man. Just trying to let it show y'all how it works. So you say how fast it is. All right. Okay. Yeah. So let's put the lock back on. Ready's off now. Put it back in park. All right. So we put the kill switch on. Let me get this out of here real fast. Sorry. All right. There you go. All right. I didn't want to. I had to get it out of there. So I leaned the bike over to me and had that wheel off the ground. And you saw it at 142, 100. I forgot what it just said. Damn, ain't that crazy? So anyway, you just seen how much energy, you could feel it when you're holding onto the bike. You could feel it. It's a lot of energy. Gotta get those. I gotta get these windows out of here. But anyway, that's the only thing I don't like about how they sold this bike to me. Those windows, this dashboard, and you got to do something about these back lights, Flywing. Don't do this to us. Look what I had to do, y'all. These things break off so easy that I had to glue them on and attach them back on. It's crazy. So they glued on. I even had to put a screw through the plastic just to keep it on. And I just got it. So the bike is 14 days old. So y'all remember me? I had a little blue one, a little black and blue one, Flywing. That was nice. It was nice. I thought I was cruising at 70 miles an hour, but I wasn't. I was doing about 50. But I was hanging with cars, and I thought I was, but I was cute compared to this thing right here. It was cute. Get your electric bike. I support this 100. If you disabled and you stricken from moving around, I pull up to I go to the shopping center, park in the handicap part. It's never a problem with me. I've never been hassled for parking in a handicap. You on SSI and you can prove that you're handicapped, you're good. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm handicapped. What's the judge gonna say? Anyway, you're not gonna see no J. It's not a DMV stop. So you can't park here. Oh, please, get out of my way, officer. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't have to park even right there. There are little spots between the handicapped spots that look like you can't park there, but they're always parking for motorcycles on parking lots. So look for the blocked off areas that got stripes on them, and that's where you park. Unless you want to park on the sidewalk, it's all good, you know, but you got to remember you're on private property when you do that. So it can get towed away if you're there too long. Just wanted to let you know that. All right, everybody, that's my review of the, let me just show you guys real quick some other, let me see something real fast. I love that. I love that. All right, so for you boys and girls that don't know, this little button here turns me right. Beautiful indicator lights. Love it. Beautiful indicator lights. Nice and bright too. Very nice. Look at that look at that light under there. It's crazy. So you get a good light for your tag. Nice. I like that. And of course you got your left signal. So we're on left. Let's see it against the wall. We're left. Alright. And push this in. And that stops everything. And I would suggest you guys when you buy these bikes, for my last little quote, when you buy these bikes, when you get off of them, you should give them time before you charge them up. I don't charge my bike up for maybe, I usually wait till 12 o'clock at night. No matter what time I come in, it's in front of an air conditioner. This room is very cool. I keep the room cool, and that cold air is blowing right on the bike. And by the time 12 hours, like if I come in, like last night I came in at 8:30 p.m. I didn't start charging it until 12. So it's almost ready. And where am I going? Not unless I want to go see the birds early in the morning. So, yeah, the Flywing Ninja, 5,000 watt, 72 volt, pushing 80 miles an hour. Trust me, I was doing 80. I got a caliber, and I got a speedometer on my phone. The app. So trust me, yeah, we was moving. Love you guys. Thank you once again for checking me out. Oh, one more thing. Get you gears. Get you some gear. Get that gear. This is the back of it. Get that gear. Get that gear for your legs, knees. There's the helmet for the bike. So thank you so much, V, for the helmet. V is another e-biker. She gave me this helmet as a gift because her head was too small for it. It's an extra large, and I got a lot of hair, so fits me perfect. And even on the cheekbones and the face stuff, and the headphones fit perfect. And so, oh, I love it, girl. Thank you so much. So thank you, V. So big shout out to everybody, all my peoples. Yeah. Y'all didn't see me in the mirror, did y'all? You gotta be careful with that. So yeah, so this is my R1 when I'm on it. It's my dream, you know what I mean? Let me have my dream. So it's my R1, SR1, and on this side I got E/R1. So E stands for electric. It's my electric R1. This ain't an R1? I know it ain't. But to me it is. You know, you see the label, don't you? You believe in labels, don't you? Well, then it's an R1. I'll talk to you then. All right. So right in here, if you see this fog on my window, they put the price tag right there on my window. And I never been able to soak that off good. So I'm going to take that window off and soak it one of these days. So here comes the next phase of the bike, to take it all apart and get it as fast as possible. I want to at least hit a minimum of 100 miles an hour. So that's just the way I ride. Don't try to ride like that if you've never been on a motorcycle. Please don't do it. This is a matter of life and death. Do not take my advice and make your bike go to 100 miles an hour, and you're weighing. You'll kill yourself. You're gonna kill yourself if you don't know how to ride. I can kill myself. I can make one mistake, and that's all it takes. And bye bye, Kim Kim. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Black Cat Audit. Film the police. Hold them accountable. Do good. Be kind. Peace out, everybody. Peace and love.